y'all, Cherie here with Not Sure What's Cooking. Well, as you can see, I just made a homemade loaded cheesy pizza. And I'm telling you, it is loaded, it's easy, and it's cheaper than you could buy at the restaurant. All right, y'all, look at that. Is your mouth watering? Because mine sure is. Look at the cheese, the stuffed bread. The stuffed cheese in the bread is what I mean. All right, here we go. I am going to be taking a bite of it for you. I'll sacrifice and take that bite for you. It tastes so good. It has that that sweet taste, the spicy taste for sure. It's just got all the different flavors in it, and it tastes really, really good. So let's go ahead and get started here. Well, I'm ready. Are y'all ready? Let's get this little thing on the ball here, or on the roll. What do y'all call it? On the ball or on the roll? All right, first of all, get you a cookie sheet and get you some spray oil, and go ahead and spray that down really good. Then you can make your own crust if you want, but I just bought this. It's easier. Just get you one thing, a pizza crust, and we're going to take that and we're going to roll it out on here. All right, next step, I'm just going to take a roller and kind of roll it out because I want it thin crust, and plus with all the yummy toppings we're fixing to put on there, you want to make some room and make that pizza a lot bigger. All right, next step, I just cut up some marble jack cheese. You can get the string cheese. I just forgot to put it on my list, but anyway, this tastes good too. All right, now we're going to take it and see how these are. They're cut kind of thick, but not real thick. Now we're going to take it and we're going to start rolling it on there. Just go ahead and get those lined up. It'd be better if you did. All right, and then just roll it one time on there, all the way around. All right, now after you got all that cheese wrapped in there, take your rolling pin, and this one's really handy because it's a little one. And then just kind of spread it out a little bit. Just be real careful and don't cut or tear the crust. And go ahead and preheat your oven to 400 like it says on the package of the crust. All right, now if your cheese tries to escape out of there, just take it and pinch it and pull it up, and it'll cover it. All right, next step, get you some marinara sauce. And then just kind of spread on here. Now don't put a ton because you don't want your pizza all soggy and stuff, which it won't be, but I'm just saying, just don't put a whole bunch. You know what I mean? You get my drift? All right, now get some pepperoni slices and then just start layering it on there. All right, I had some breakfast sausage left over. Now, all this stuff you could buy already made. Like, if you want to add chicken instead of this, just get fajita chicken or whatever. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this on there. This is completely optional. I'm getting one little small can of mushrooms. Now, I've already drained it, and I'm just going to throw those on there and just spread them out. And like I said, if you don't like mushrooms, then don't put them on there. My husband loves mushrooms, So I'm making sure that I put enough on here for him. All right, next I just cut up or broke up really some black olives. If you don't like black olives, then don't put those on there. So just go ahead and put as much as you want. Everything that I put on here is totally optional to y'all. This is just the way that I'm making it for my husband and I. All right, now I'm going to get some banana peppers. Yummy. Now, I like the banana peppers, so I'm going to put probably quite a few. Well, that's a big one right there, so I'm going to just kind of cut that one up. Or tear it up is what I meant. Do y'all ever get confused on what you're saying? Is that old age or is it just me? Let me know in the comments below. And in the meanwhile, if you wouldn't mind, please hit that and smash that like button. All right, next, get some pineapple tiblets. Am I saying that right? Well, anyway, and go ahead and drain them the best you can. And then just put as many as you want on there. All right, now I'm going to get some shredded up pepper jack. And just kind of layer it on there a little bit here. Then I'm going to get some marble jack shredded. And just kind of layer it on there too. This is going to be so cheesy and loaded with stuff. Oh my goodness. I just can't wait. My mouth is watering just fixing it here. Now I'm going to get some jalapenos. Yummy. Y'all use one of these little can openers. Like this was my grandmother's, so I know it dates back to the 50s, but I tell you what, it really helps when you're trying to open these jars and they're so sealed real good. All right, so on the jalapenos, those are optional too. I'm not putting a tremendous amount, but I do like the jalapeno taste. How many of y'all like jalapenos on your pizza or on anything? Let me know in the comments below. All right, next I'm going to put a little bit of Catalina on top. I'm just going to drizzle it on there. Then I'm going to take some bacon bits and I'm just going to spread those on. You can use real bacon if you want. I just didn't want to cook, make any. All right, last step. I'm going to put some minced onions on there. All right, now I'm going to put it in the oven. I don't know. I'm going to check on it in probably about 10 minutes. To see if it's like a golden, yummy brown and the cheese is melted. All right, y'all, look at it. Ooh, yum. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And just remember, if you believe it, you can make this. And until next time, be blessed and safe. Bye, y'all.